Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Faster Than Light. We continue on our eternal quest to not die, but also do somewhat new things. We still need one more Zoltan for our half Engi, half Zoltan, half Engi crew. These aren't the Engis. And we got a whole big galaxy thing to hop through. You arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long, a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. It looks like you'll have to fight. We're at a pulsar, which means neither of us are really going to have any shields. In fact, that might even take out our super shields. So, Ion Blast should probably be focused on their weapons, because they're not going to have shields, and I really don't want to get shot with that stuff. Halberd Beam, since they're not going to have shields, should also probably start on their weapons to make sure that it's gone, and hit as many rooms as possible. So these four. 2 damage each, 2 rounds of that should take it out, assuming the pulsar goes off before this fires. And this thing takes a while to fire, so I imagine it will. And even if it doesn't, this ion thing should help to keep these down. Level up! Oh, you missed. At least they get credit as long as they try. Ion Pulse is imminent. Let me actually wait on this then. Oh, doesn't matter, it went through. These four. The ship appears to be powering up its FTL, except they don't have engines. 7 missiles, wow. 2 drone parts could be useful, 23 scrap. We have a lot of missiles already, so while these are worth 6 each, which would be 42, I don't know that it's actually worth that much because of how often we're actually going to use these, because we're eventually probably going to replace the Leto. If we had a missile of any kind, I would like for it to be a teleporting bomb. So we will not accept your surrender. Alright, and because the engine's all messed up, we destroyed their weapons so that they can't fight back, and their FTL's delayed, and they're not trying to fix it anyway. Ion Pulse imminent. Does that knock out all of our shields? Yeah, I think it does. Either way, they got lasered into non-existence, and we got 41, and some fuel. Fuel is more useful for us at the moment. Bit more scrap, and we still got a drone part. Loop. This is going to immediately go back in there when we get to the next one, I think. Stores! This one would require backtracking. And we don't really have enough to really merit that. Go over here, down here, do this, and then go this way? Up like that or something. I'm still more concerned about the engines right now. Once we get our engines up a bit more, and then maybe upgrade our doors, because honestly, with a Zoltan and Engi crew, I think those are the 2 races that are the worst at fighting. We need to suffocate them. The Mantis outcasts sometimes make the mistake of taking the Zoltan for easy game. Wow, that actually makes sense this time, because we're a Zoltan ship. Why are my sensors just... Oh, right, from the last area. I was like, my sensors, what happened? Now that these are back, we can open these up. Hide in there, Lana. If they get through, then just run past them and make it into here. Because our doors are super reinforced, because we have an awesome Engi over here, I don't think they could get through level 3 doors and break anything in time. Our Ion Blast is ready to fire. What can they do? Teleporting bomb and a laser that's never going to get through. They do not have drones or anything else. So Ion Blast is going to continue to fire at their shields, most likely. Halberd Beam will fire manually, because it's not going to be ready in time. This one's probably going to have to shoot again before that comes back up. Ah, they're going to get through soon since they started immediately. Yep. So go walk in here. And now you wait them out, and they're going to waste their time trying to do that, and then probably end up suffocating, since they don't have a system to get that out. Backup battery, really not that important right now, anywho. Oh, their stuff is down. Which means I should be hitting right there. Oh, how one-shot they are. The ship explodes, leaving behind scrap. You don't have to fight these borders. Oh god. Are they actually going to make it through? Oh, that sucks. These last doors aren't going to stop them as well. No, don't actually break it. Oh, wow, they broke it down to nothing. We have to fight them. Oh, well, at least we fight them in the medbay. Well, we're going to close everything then, if that's the case. Oxygen is double pumped. We're going to double Engi fight this because they're so low. We can actually win as Engi. And even if we start losing, there's a medbay right here. Let me just take a point out of oxygen since everything's already pumped up and put this in here preemptively. Then you can walk out and you guys can just take turns walking in here and beating them up. We got him. How does it feel, Mantis, to lose to the Engi? In combat, obviously. Engi ships have super cool ion stuff. And if I used auto fire on that Engi run, the Taurus or whatever, we could have done so much more. I like that double ion blast thing with basically anything else. If we had double ion blast and a flak or something, maybe one of those chain lasers. I want to get that Gatling laser thing that fires like faster each time it shoots. Oops, excuse me. I think that would be pretty cool. Everybody back to your stations. Put this back into the oxygen. 98 scrap. Here, then down. Yeah, we can get this extra stop. And if we don't end up wanting anything here, then we should fully upgrade our engines. We can probably wait until Sector 5-ish to upgrade the shields again, since we have the super shields as well, which is going to make a big difference. You spot a pirate ship looting a small Zoltan cruiser. They spot you and move into attack before your FTL drive has a chance to recharge. I mean, I would attack them regardless. Burst laser 2 and a single shot. Ion will fire at their shields. Even if it doesn't time up with the halberd beam, I can wait with the halberd beam, and this is leveling up their skill at shooting. Leto's emergency weapon. I mean, I guess we could be using it more casually since we have 32, but once I start doing that, things just... That's right, we have the super shields. That's not a problem. That hit! How could we do this? I could hit 4 rooms like that. No, I shouldn't start back there. Let's go right here and hit these 4. Because they'll lose the cockpit anyway. There's no reason to really hit the engines if you can hit the cockpit. This will knock out their weapons. Oh, they resisted it. Oh, was this a rock ship? It might be, actually. Hey, this hit it and kept it down. You know, I don't remember... Yeah, okay. I don't remember these ships being able to permanently keep the shields down. I thought only the really good one could do that. Maybe because we have someone manning it? The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Let me look at that, actually. Ion blast. Oh, the recharge time is 8 seconds? Yeah. If we have someone manning it, we could probably get that down a decent bit. I thought this one was 13 seconds for some reason. There has to be an ion that's 13 seconds that I was thinking was just wrong. This is a lot better than I thought it was then. 132. We could almost get cloaking. Cloaking and super shields. We'd be unstoppable. A Mantis crew here has hunkered down in the abdomen of a long-dead space whale. Ooh, they have the good ion. The good ion and another bad ion. I guess bad is relative. I mean, this thing still served us pretty well. Or no, wait, ion blast and heavy iron are different. Never mind. Look, it's the 13-second one. That's what I was talking about. They do have cloaking. Our final Zoltan. We could get our final Zoltan. Do you have drone control? Purchase comes with free defense drone Mark 1. That's what I wanted. The question now... Do we get the ion blast or the drone control? Drone control could help save us from those pesky missiles. At the cost of a single drone part. And we do have lots of drone parts that we could start using. Ion Blast 2 would keep the shields down, like 4 seconds, plus the like 30% faster firing or whatever from having someone man there. It's a machine gun. No shields would exist, and then Halberd Beam would dominate everywhere all the time. T-Lec is cool too. Hull repair is also amazing. There's lots of good things here. This is a nice store. I think focusing on the defense more would probably be better. So let's see, 85... We're going to take that. We need 23 more. Is there anything I have that I could sell? I could sell the Leto and the battery charger. Or actually, if I'm going to... If I'm going to use that other ion weapon, I'm probably not going to use this one too, because it's a better ion weapon. Maybe I should sell this one to replace it with a better one? We would need one more power, though, in order to use it. I've heard that the battery is actually pretty bad. That, you're really only supposed to use it for the achievement. So, using this was probably not the greatest investment. So I think what we're gonna do, since that other ion is very powerful, and we could just get one more point on there to upgrade it. Maybe, actually, if we got the full 8 points, we could use both of these. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this battery charger that I wasted money on, and then we're gonna get rid of the Leto. We have tons of missiles, we'll bank up more, we'll probably, if we could get a breach lighter or something, that could be cool. Or like a fire missiles, or the fire teleporting bomb. Let's get rid of this Leto since we haven't used it a single time. And then we will buy the Ion Blast 2. And we'll keep this here. Oh, this one only requires 1 power. I thought this one required 2 power. That's way better. So yeah, we could use both of these at the same time, and we'd only have to get it to 7. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll use this. Once we get 6, I'll move it over to here. Once we get 7, we'll use all 3. We have defense drones. Yes. Okay. We got an extra power from that, which means we only need 1 more power to be able to use the defense drones, which I can take out of oxygen. So now if we need defense drones, we have defense drones. And this is another place for us to put power for that achievement, because I can rank this up a few times just so we can stuff power in here. Let's move over. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. Hopefully they aren't pirates. We got 22 scrap. Actually, we would have gotten more if they were pirates. Damn you not, pirate Zoltans. You're never hostages. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum. We've waited a long time for this. Flak? I don't know if that's Flak 1 or 2, since I haven't seen enough of them to tell the difference. I'm going to assume that's the big one. And the single-shot laser. Or no, actually, I think the big one is a bit bigger. Either way, this could probably mess up our shields. And this is a single shot, so we're going to fire this at the shields as always, and I think once the shields are down... See, that's what I like about the ion weapons. It gives us the freedom. Like, to do the most damage with this, the halberd beam would have to hit the shields to take them out and then move over. I can start on the weapons now. Not that that makes much of a difference. But we can hit these 4. As soon as that's done... Oh, no, wait, I don't know if that's going to hold. Please. Perfect, it hit it and went off. The ship appears to be trying to run away, but you hit the engines. They don't have... Okay, that missed anyway. Their weapon was knocked out. The only thing that really scared me. They can't get through here. They're not fixing their engine. This next laser ends it. We've got a system going, I think. I like ions a lot. And I like beams a lot. The ship explodes, giving you tons of things to play with. Let's get a single bit more power. So that... Wait a minute, we already had 2. Oh, right, I needed another one for this. My bad. 75. Alright, well, when we get 75, we'll have that. And maybe upgrade the other one. FTL Recharge Booster. A Zoltan Academy sits docked just outside the beacon perimeter. They're happy to show you the fruits of their labor and offer something to take home with you. Oh, that's so... I always thought about getting one of these, but I thought it would be a waste of money. The ship's FTL drive powers up at 25% faster. Now we can get places quicker. If we need to run away. The small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Your weapons are already powering up, so it's not a problem. And you begin shooting the shields. Teleporting bomb. Single or dual shot, 2-point damage thing. No drones or anything else. That's down. As we get better, we will eventually... Ah, you missed. It's the same ship as before, so we'll hit these 4 rooms again. Hey, they didn't surrender. And so they sat defenseless, waiting for their end. You know, I was told that this ship was one of the best ships ever. I was just too stupid to see it before, because I'm definitely feeling the super shield being worth it right now. Why would I accept surrender when I could accept your death? I mean, if they'd offered me a weapon or tons of fuel or something, that could have been awesome. Like a ton of fuel. Like 4+. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of stuff. Quest location, and then we could probably hit the distress beacon, but in the before time, I get this. We take this out of here, and we put this into the even better one, which fires every 4 seconds faster still because of person manning weapons. Does it actually tell me how much faster? Manned is 10% faster charge, and they don't get anything bonus from there. Still, 3.6 seconds? The thing lasts 5 seconds, so... quite the bonus. Anti-personnel drone, 42 scrap. You find the station that had ordered your cargo. You drop it off and they respond. Ignoring the fact that this is days late, we really appreciate that you delivered our materials. We realize how dangerous this sector is these days. Take this as payment. And then you got awesome stuff. And we do have a drone system, actually, right there. We'll seek out and attempt to destroy any intruders on board your ship. That's actually pretty cool. We don't have anyone that can really fight, and these drones have like 150 health and they're not bothered by oxygen. If this fights them in a room while they're trying to run away from oxygen, this could be really strong. I'm all about it. We should buff up our engines though for dodge next. Defense should always remain our priority so that this doesn't end up going down so much that I need to spend like 80 on repairs. That is the whole goal of this run right now. I want to see if I can minimize the damage we take enough to a point where we get lots of extra scrap towards these things. I bet that would probably be the equivalent of having scrap arms from how much money we would save. You arrive at the beacon and immediately detect a pirate ship. It seems that this distress beacon was a trap. Unfortunately for them, it was a trap that we set for them by having an awesome ship. I realize we didn't actually know they were here, but they'll regret it. God, I love how fast this thing shoots. It levels up their weapons so fast. Teleporting bomb that just missed. Dual shot laser that will never get through. So the next time that actually hits... Wow, they have really good evasion. We can hit 4... Yeah, 4 rooms. Would it be better to hit the weapons and shields? Probably, because they're eventually... I heard a bomb. Where is it? Let's actually start right about here. Ooh, can we hit 5? No, that's a little bit too far to the side. Still, weapons and shields. 3 fuel. And 6 missiles. We don't have missiles currently, though. That's not too big of a thing. I'd rather have more scrap. Upgrading the engine should probably come before any more offense. Honestly, if this ion blast doesn't miss, then these two things could probably tear holes in basically anything. How dare you miss. 29 scrap. Not actually that much more. I wish you could see what the rewards were going to be. The ship explodes, giving you less than you would have gotten otherwise. We live, we learn. This costs 70. We get another point onto there, and we can put these on here. If we need them back for a defense drone, then I can just take these points off of the engine, but in the meantime, we have more evasion. Or actually, I could use the backup battery, which would only last 15 seconds. You detect 2 ships, one chasing the other. Scanners show the pursuer is a pirate. Aid the civilian. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Burst laser 2, single shot laser. No other systems. I attack your shields with this. We're prepared for whatever you can throw at us. This is going to be another one of those from here to there things. So let me just fire right there. Wow, they have enough health to survive that now. Impressive. Did this not control click? Shouldn't there be a laser there? It doesn't really matter. Shoot another one. Even if their shields come back up online, that's not going to save them. Did your weapon thing just go up? I thought I heard a click. Yep. Mallet is now better at firing. So I think we get an extra 10% faster or something? The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship after getting your reward. Aww. The ship you saved was badly damaged in battle. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One offers to join your crew. See, I'm always, like, down for more crew people. But I wanted a half Zoltan, half Engi crew. Maybe we'll... Can you sell people? Like, at stations and stuff? I'm gonna welcome aboard Borman. And you can just kind of chill over here in case you're repairing things. And then if I run into a Zoltan that we're gonna buy later or something, I'll just fire him. He's not gonna pick up skills for anything because I already have positions already filled for skills I want. Though I do know he gets skills faster. Maybe he could be our, like, anti-border person. If I use him and the anti-personnel drone thing, things could happen. Engi controlled. You arrived in Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times to these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. So let's help them first. Distress signals. Give me more fuel. That's what I should have done. I needed to buy more fuel. You follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail them to offer assistance. Defense drone. They respond. Help, our shields are down and we won't last long. Oh yeah, this gives us hull damage. We leave them to their fate. Use a defense drone to protect their ship. That's pretty cool. The drone keeps the ship stable enough to allow them to escape the asteroid field. They message you with map coordinates. You're that Federation ship that the rebels are after, aren't you? I can't offer much, but I heard that there was a Federation loyalist base nearby. Maybe they can help you. Added a quest marker to your map. And all it cost was 1. Hey look, it's that quest marker. Fantastic. You arrive in the sector to see a small outpost being bombarded by an automated drone. This must be the Federation base you were told about. Cloaking. They have a teleporting bomb, a burst laser 2, and a single-shot laser. However, this is all in vain, because I'm going to fire this immediately at your weapons, and you don't have shields. And you're not going to get through this. The single shot is gone. Your bomb blew up on there, and we still have our super shields. And that was the story of how I had 4 rat terriers. One of the biggest reasons I'm really confused about my stream times. If anyone leaves or enters the house, they all go ballistic. One shot. See, people should be mad impressed. If they see somebody like this ship is bombarding the civilians and they're running in terror, and then it's just like one laser beam cuts the ship in half like it's not even a thing, you scrap the wreckage. With the threat gone, you contact the Federation outpost. They respond. Our location has been compromised. Take everything you can, and please, drop our survivors off at the next station. One soldier offers to stay and fight. Dismiss crew. Matt is new. Borman does not do anything. So we'll take Matt because he's better at repairing things. Wow, we've never had that option. We actually had to get rid of a crew member because we had too many. Ion charged 3. I need to see how long that takes to charge. That's a new weapon. So much ion. The ion weapon can charge multiple times, giving it additional projectiles. 6 seconds, so 18 seconds for 3. 10% off for having someone manning it. 5.4 seconds. In the end, even if I charge up all 3, it ends up firing less often than this, but this can fire 3 at the same time. Required power 2. I can have this work. We can do that. Ion charger. So whenever we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whenever we have 7, we can use this ion blast, and whenever we have 8, we can switch it from the ion blast to the ion charger. We have options, and even if we do get a new weapon, we can save it in our cargo, because they gave us 4 convenient spots to do so. Let's see here. Our engines are good. And I don't think we immediately need 3 shields, because we're pretty sturdy on defense, especially with the defense drone. So what else could we do that would really benefit the ship? We've got weapons done too, like, honestly, it's getting to the point where I don't even really know what else we should buy. I mean, more power is always useful. Let's see here. I'm not really doing any fighting, so I don't need that too bad. Should we double pump that? Maybe we should just save it for weapon control. I think we're just going to save it for weapon control, honestly. I would like to put another point into this, but this can wait. Let's throw a point into sensors. Now we're going to save up, get that last little bit. I also need to go to a store because we really need fuel. The distress signal originates from a small Engi ship under attack by a rebel fighter, but when the rebels see Federation markings, they turn to attack. Yay, we can see their weapon charge now. Ion Blast 2 on the shields. They have a dual laser and a teleporting bomb. The teleporting bomb will do 2 points to our shields, but it will not stop them. Let's see if this person will give us fuel when they want to surrender. Because you know they're going to. Oh, actually, I guess they might try and run away. 5. Oh wow, they actually had 11 health. And they didn't try and power up their FTL to run away or anything. What brave people. So what bonus do you give this? It's 15% faster. Okay, so it caps out at 20% faster. 30% would be crazy, actually. I think it's the shields that gets that extra benefit. Bye-bye. Please give me fuel. 3 fuel, sweet. The rebels destroyed. You pick the bones of their ship apart and wait for the small Engi ship to catch up. Now, you see, ordinarily I wouldn't mind giving them 40 scrap, 2 missiles, and 2 fuel, because we have 42 missiles. And the 40 scrap's not too much of a problem because of how we're ahead from not repairing. But 2 fuel is pretty ship sinking at this point. So I'm just going to give them 25 scrap and see what we get. The words they use are need equals fulfilled, but you take it for gratitude. They take the next jump in their long journey home. Oh, I wonder if that comes back to us later. I kind of figured they would trade us something for that. It's fine either way, though. We have a bunch of drone parts and a bunch of missiles. You can get 23 scrap, or we could fight them and get more than 23 scrap. I would like to fight them, if nothing else, for the chance of getting more fuel. I almost said ions for some reason. You accidentally activated. I think that has to happen. I think this is a charge laser, one of the 2 things. No, because they're both charging up. I don't know. But I know that's a beam that's probably never going to hit our ship. Ion Blast. Please shoot their shields. Alright, so it fires twice somehow. Bloop. Please hit one more time. Please hit one more time. They might actually get through our shields. Oh, they're invisible now. Okay, good. This laser's gonna go off first. No, they're holding it. Oh, they can't fire in stealth. Good, one of their things missed. And ours hit. So we will try to hit the maximum amount of rooms, causing them all of the problems. Unfortunately, shield is over here. Actually, for maximum damage, we should start from the shield side. Let's just try and finish them with 2 lasers instead of hitting the weapons. Wow, we couldn't get it down. Oh well, we only need to do 4 damage, so... They don't have shields at all now. Don't hit me. Thank you, evasion. I think we dodged all of their attacks. I could be wrong, though. We got our fuel back. And from that, we jump to here. Sensors go wild as nearby pulsar is detected. While you're attempting to recalibrate the FTL drive, a pirate sneaks up on your ship. Weapons charging, prepare for a fight. We have Ion Blast, too. We will see what kind of fight this is going to be. They have a hull missile, it looks like, and the Ion Blast. So there's no reason for them to have an Ion Blast, especially since Or actually, I guess it will have some point. They could disable some of our systems since the pulsar is going to knock our shields out. Still, we'll see if we have to actually activate a drone. Because this is going to hit our super shields. Alright, so our super shields ate that. Wow, their shields are all completely gone now, too. Right, I don't think I can... There was a way to hit... Oh, I'm not hitting that back room. I saw in the other video, I got it, where I hit all 4 of them. Why won't you do it? From where did I start that time? We've definitely hit 4 here before. Nope, that doesn't hit the other one. I'm doing it too close to the edge. I saw it. There we go. Fried. Only 1 fuel? No. I might get more. There, everything is broken. Except for their hull missiles. It's actually going to get to shoot. Do I want to waste a drone part on that? We might dodge it. It's not likely we actually will, though. And this is going to take a while to get up. Not enough power. I will guarantee that this doesn't hit. And then kill them with the laser. Instead of taking the chance. We got the fuel anyway, and more scrap. Take this out, put that back in there. We can jump to a store. The store can jump down here, and we'll go up there. This leads there. Alright, let's go here. Who knows, maybe we'll get cloaking or something. You make contact with an isolated Engi science station, who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology. Okay. Oh, it's 2 stores. Ooh, 2 stores means double the fuel. The Engi can do remarkable things. Burst laser 3, that's the super big one. Flak 2, this killed the shields instantly. Even on the flagship. 3 power, though. We wouldn't be able to use that with the Ion Blast. Maybe we should have it there just in case to fill it out, though. Page 2. Nothing super awesome. And they don't have any systems. We could afford this. Let's buy all the fuel first, just to see what we've got running. 80. What would I replace with this, and is this a good idea? Because this thing fires much faster. This thing could help as well. We could only have either the Ion Blast or that one on. They both take down shields, but they do it in different ways. I think we're going to sell the Ion Blast and pick it up just in case. Because at least for the Rebel flagship, I know that this knocks down 4 layers of shields pretty much every time. So we would always be able to fire the halberd beam. So we're going to come over here and we're going to sell the Ion Blast because I would like to mess with the Ion Charger at some point. Because regardless, I can have the flak and the Ion Charger fire at the same time because it only requires 2 power. And shooting the Ion Blast a lot powers up their weapons. They're almost maxed already, so we almost get the full 20% benefit on that. The flak takes... Let me see real quick. 21 seconds to charge, so... 4.2 seconds off of that. 16.8 seconds to fire. This fires faster. We'll see. It's trial and error. We're going to work on new weapons and stuff, but... We're doing pretty well, I'd say. We haven't had to repair yet, at least. Distress and then store. Yeah, we can make that. So... Yeah, we'll pick that up next time. Next time, we're going to jump down here to this distress beacon. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.